Local Outbreak with IPMNation.com.
Hey everybody, welcome to Local Outbreak on IPM Nation and 100.1 The Planet. My name is Matt Connerton from IPMNation.com, bringing you another week of great New Hampshire-based musicians from around the Granite State and around a variety of genres. And of course, you know, I'm going to play for you a lot of different projects tonight, as we usually do on the show. However, every once in a while, if I find a band or a solo artist that I'm really impressed with and enthusiastic about, I'll actually play a couple of things from them during the show, even though I try to cram as many different projects into the show each week as I can. And but occasionally, if I find something I really like, I'll bookend the show with this one particular project. And I found this band on it's available on Bandcamp, called Delaney. They're new. I'm going to be getting in touch with these guys because I'd love to interview them. But they are a four-piece, they call themselves an alternative rock / emo band based out of southern New Hampshire. But they've got an EP available on Bandcamp called Kites Without String. And I'm going to play for you, like I said, I'm going to bookend the show with this band because I really, really like them a lot. I love their sound. I love what they're doing. So to open the show tonight, from their EP, Kites Without Strings, I'm going to play, this song is called Seasons. And then, of course, at the end of the show, I'll play you another Delaney track. But I hope you all like this as much as I do. I think these guys really sound great. So without further ado, here it is. This is Seasons, and the name of the band is Delaney, to open up this week's Local Outbreak on IPM Nation and 100.1 The Planet.
never fade. These are the dreams filling us and telling us more than the fears, scarring us and stalling us from seeing the things. Some of us or all of us choose to just not believe. These are the dreams filling us and telling us more than the fears, scarring us and stalling us from seeing the things. Some of us or all of us choose to just not believe.
Yeah, I really like their sound. That's Delaney. The track is called Seasons. Like I said, I'm going to play another Delaney track later in the show. Probably at the end. Like I said, I'll kind of bookend the show with them because I really like what they're doing. Up next, it's going to get loud in here. It's going to get a little intense. I hope you're ready. This band is called At the Heart of It, and the name of the track is Currents. Up next on Local Outbreak.
Every detail of your body dressed in shades of blue and black, an outline standing fast, unmistakable against the backdrop of the sea. An unyielding monument to all the ways that this world failed you. Carried away by the swell at the brink of the sea. Father from us as the time recedes. Not watching time beneath the waves. You're overtaxed to live this place behind. You never had the chance to live your life, taken from us before your time swept away. That we all just swept away. Without a face, without a name, never feeling safe in your own skin, abandoned by the ones you've loved the most at the very moment that you chose to let them in. And everything you were or would ever be, soon after swallowed by the sea. Yeah, we're swallowed.
Great live band if you ever get to see them live, at the heart of it. And the name of the song is Currents. I told you it was going to get loud. Next up on Local Outbreak this week, this is the Griebs with Natalie.
Cut your hair, you cut your hair, and it looks so good with your new attitude. It's not your fault, it's not your fault. Play God, but he already forgot. It's high above your head, it's underneath the clouds, and he knows the difference between hell and this earth is only that it snows, and I can hear a sound under this frozen Natalie, oh Natalie, you look just fine, but you lose your mind. You're innocent, you're innocent. Your heart is high above your head, it's underneath the clouds, and we know the difference between hell and this earth is only that it snows. Loving all she could not find. That beautiful girl, she'll take on the world. She won't be left behind. She's been reading, writing this all down. There's none of her left, just hot in her chest, and it's beating her out.
You're listening to Local Outbreak on IPM Nation and 100.1 The Planet. This is Matt Connerton from IPMNation.com. A moment ago, we heard the Griebs song called Natalie. I love that. I love the drums on that. Sounded fantastic to me. I don't know where they recorded that, but I pay attention to that kind of thing. I pay a lot of attention to production, and love the drum sound on that track. Everything about it sounded great, but especially the drums really stood out. Next up, I love this guy's voice. This is Mark Shapiro and Billy Corbett, and this track is called West Street. This is another really great project from New Hampshire. Up next on Local Outbreak.
Climb up to the top of the oak tree, collect all the apples on the ground, pile the leaves once they fall down. Been here before, know what I found. Ride your bike past the tracks, round the bend, and you're coming back. Fall down and break your knee. Get back on, all to see. I know that I'm going home, but out here I know that it won't be long before I'm home. I know. Stare out toward the vacant cabin, calls to you, pulls you in, reach out to it all over again. For the first time, you enter in, missing doors, broken glass, the story never told unfolds, hidden below the tall pine. You stay here for a while, stay here for I know that I'm going home, but out here I know that it won't be long before I'm home. I know. Diamond Station, won't you take me away? Hold them close, don't scare them away.
Wow, those guys can play, huh? That's the team of Mark Shapiro and Billy Corbett. The track is called West Street. Let's see, up next on Local Outbreak. So we're going to do something, again, a little bit different in that not that long ago, we had a gentleman on the show named Dan Bauer, and Dan actually has a couple of different projects. He does the rock thing under the name Dan Bauer, and he also has his alter ego Decibel, which is his hip hop project, and he does both very, very well. So we had him on for a full show, interviewed him. It was a lot of fun. I really like Dan a lot. He's great to talk to. And we featured music from both of his projects. But I happened to stumble across on Bandcamp his previous project that he did. It's an 8-song EP called And Away She Goes. He referenced it during our interview, but we didn't play anything from it. This is from back in 2014. So I got curious, what he sounded like then, if his sound had changed much, and what the material was like. And there's some really great stuff on this. So, because I think he had mentioned that he doesn't really play any of this material live anymore. He focuses more on the new stuff. But I decided to share with you something from And Away She Goes. Again, this is from 2014. So this is Dan Bauer then. But, I've become a very big fan of this gentleman since I've gotten to know him and gotten to know his music. So we're going to play something from 2014 from his previous EP. And this song is called Whatever, I Don't Care. Let's give this a listen from Dan Bauer here on Local Outbreak.
Know you're sick of the breakdowns on the bathroom floor. The bathroom floor. Know you're sick of the breakdowns. I'm someone you hate now. You don't need that no more. Oh, another breakdown. And now I made you say. I made you say. Say to me, whatever, ever, I don't care. Yeah, made you say to me, whatever, ever, I don't care. Yeah, made you say to me, whatever, sick of the breakdowns on the bathroom floor. The bathroom floor. Oh, another breakdown. And now I made you say, oh, yeah, I made you say to me, whatever, I don't care. Yeah, I made you say to me, yeah, I made you say to me, say to me, whatever, I don't care. And I'd like to say to you, but I can't. Whatever, 'cause you know I care. I got left for you is goodbye.
You're listening to Local Outbreak on 100.1 The Planet and IPM Nation. This is Matt Connerton with you here. A moment ago, we heard Dan Bauer. Went back to 2014 for that one. Again, I wanted to feature something from his previous EP. I really like that a lot. It's called Whatever, I Don't Care. Great song. So let's move forward to the present. Here's another recent New Hampshire-based project. This is Sentenced to Die is the name of the project, and the song is called Good Old Days. Up next this week on Local Outbreak.
Back in the day, like a witch, running from bad, left in flesh, rich no record, rules over the land, right till I stand, that's what they say. None of this country, running apart, system, pressure, charity and pride. People still remember good old days, consider like nothing but the United States country. Hey, 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 hey. Through the years we held on tight, through the hate and the war we continued to fight. But there were no good old days, just the worse, not better, I'm not that decay. Yes, we held on tight to the hate and the war we continue to fight. There were no good old days, it's just the worst, not better. I'm right at the gate. God, back in the day, people died in the street. Guns were pushed out of home family. Niggas run, fight like a few. Destroying those people who try to pursue. Been waiting for the left of the million straight. Living in the street, I'm live on the day. Living in the shadow, no white and blue. People are smarter than it, that's not true. Hey, 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 hey. Through the years we held on tight to the hate and the war we continued to fight. But there were no good old days, it's just the worst, not better. On my dad's estate. Through the years we held on tight to the hate and the war we continued to fight. There were no good old days, it's just the worst, not better. On my dad's estate. There were no good old days. There were no good old days. There were no good old days. There were no good old days.
That's what you call some good old school street punk right there. Sentenced to Die. Good old days. I love it. Next on Local Outbreak, this is, we'll switch gears here quite a bit. This is Audrey Ryan. This track is called Dear Dave.
Dear Dave, I thought of you the other day. How strange it is, but hard to say. The time just moves along the same. Dear Dave, I know I kind of have it made. Just living large here in the shade. Just my luck that's kept me here. Your father said it was only your body that laughed and went away. That felt good in the moment, but now I can't say I can't say the same. Dear Dave, I'm so glad your music paid, that you had a chance at fame, that your music's still alive today. Dear Dave, I'm breathing in and out each day. I wish that you could say the same. It doesn't feel fair this way. Your father said it was only your body that left and went away. That felt good in the moment, but now I can't say the same. I can't say the same.
Well, what a voice. That's Audrey Ryan. That's called Dear Dave. Next on Local Outbreak, this is Licia Sky, and the song is called Overdue Letter. Next up on LO.
Here's a letter, long overdue. Might not make it back in time for you. Still, it's written from my heart, my imperfect human heart. Think about you from time to time. Seems like a daydream. I see you in my mind's eye, in your house in Newton, playing your guitar, playing your guitar. Here's a letter, long overdue, unexpected from your long-lost friend. I feel like a ghost knocking at your email digital door as I'm rushing and clicking and resting and fretting, reading the Times like a zombie, and packing and unpacking and doing my laundry. I think about you playing your guitar, just picking up your sweet guitar and writing a heartfelt song. Here's a letter, long overdue, might not make it back in time for you. Still, it's written from my heart, my imperfect human heart. Oh, oh,
All right, Licia Sky with Overdue Letter. Next up on Local Outbreak, we're going to shift gears again. This is Tetragenitron, and the song is called The Funeral of Sister Heart.
O God, who has commanded me to honor my father and sister, have compassion and thy mercy on the souls of my father and sister. Forgive them their sins, and grant that I may see them in the joy of eternal brightness. Through Christ our Lord.
You're listening to Local Outbreak on IPM Nation and 100.1 The Planet. This is Matt Connerton from IPMNation.com. A moment ago, we heard some, it's like math rock, and then it goes into this electronic thing. Tetragenitron. That was called The Funeral of Sister Heart. Some pretty dark stuff. Pretty weird, but I like it. I like I like experimental stuff like that. It's interesting to listen to. But we're going to wrap up with something a little more conventional musically. We opened with this band, Delaney, and I like them so much I decided to bookend this week's show with another track at the end by this band. They're from southern New Hampshire, and I just love their sound. I think they're really, really good. So earlier we played Seasons. We're going to close out tonight's show with this is a song called 21 Reasons. And again, the name of the band is Delaney. If you want to look them up online, I found them on Bandcamp. I really like these guys a lot. So let's wrap up with this Delaney with 21 Reasons to finish up this week's Local Outbreak on IPM Nation and 100.1 The Planet.
This round, we could float
with IPMNation.com.